Yes, if you are just joining me this morning, breaking news, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of DSS. Please give me few minutes of your time and I will show you what is happening. Jubilations everywhere right now in Southeast. We keep saying it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no any case to answer against Nigeria government, and that's why they delay him over 10 years right now. As you all know that Nigeria government have apologized to him for keeping him in detentions over 10 years now. Wicked government of Buhari kidnapping from Kenya. Aside, I'll be coming there, but let's quickly talk about what the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, is doing. The security men he has raised, this is the problem of Southeast. Over here in Southwest, they have a Amoteku they use against these Fulani herdsmen, approved by every House of Assembly state in Southwest here. But the case of Southeast is quite different because in Boy State, we hear that they have the Bubeago. Other Imo State, they have their own. In Anambra too, they have their own. But the point here why we are talking this morning is that the one in Anambra of Chasoludo, the way they are treating the youth of Anambra right now is what we want to talk about. Don't forget that many Biafrans, supporters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo worldwide, are only known, the only securities in Southeast, which is the ESM, created that the prophet himself, the one and only, the man who stood and fought against all odds, despite he got everything to enjoy his life in UK, but he felt that because of the suffering of his people, he abandoned those things and he came to come and fight for his people. The only security outfit that the Southeast, the Igbos all over the world recognize are the ESM. And ESM, as we heard now, they are doing the needful in Abia State, trying to put where this Fulani herdsmen belongs. And that's why so far so good in the Southeast region. Abia State is one of the peaceful states now when you talk about where these herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen are doing their wickedness, are buying people, raping people, kidnapping people, is more reduced in the Abia State compared to other states. You can hear the other state of Enugu, where many Igbos feel that Enugu governor is being imposed for them from Fulani in order to take their orders. Don't forget that during the 2023 election, obedient movement through Peter Obi move, that Labour Party won that state. But being that the power that be, the way Nigeria operate, and they maneuver it for by the current governor of Enugu State. That's why I keep saying it that if you are waiting for a credible election in Nigeria, you are waiting yourself. This one, Peter Obi is running up and down doing this. He knows that it's not possible, that these people cannot trust him. They cannot give him power. Why can't he channel this energy and channel it the same way the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing? Because everybody knows that Nigeria has expired, that Nigeria needs to go. Even the North, who are clamoring, oh, one Nigeria before, let's get one Nigeria. The same North now, they are also calling that Nigeria should be divided. Nigeria overdue. This marriage cannot work because they are building on faulty foundation. Yes, before I deviate for what I am talking about what Charles Oludo is doing in Anambra State. Need to cut to others. As I speak to you today in Southeast now, the youth of the Southeast in Anambra State, they are afraid to stay in their land. They are running out of their land in masses. Go to Imo State, the same thing is happening in Imo State. What is happening? What is happening? Haven't you seen that since Samuel Ekpan and this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been deprived, orchestrated, whether coincidentally or not, has been pushed aside? These Fulani men now have the audacity to enter into Biafra soil, do whatever they like, whether in collaboration with the indigenous, I don't know. The Southeast people, the Igbo people need to know that. I've told you people before that I'm not an Igbo man. I am from Middle Belt and I'm from where I am. I'm not the Kogi man. And we don't fear anybody. The only person we fear is God. Now, let's leave Charles Soludo to himself and let's go back to the main man, which the world is expecting to come out. The person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Odogu of Igbo land, the one that speak, everybody go on hiding. Yes, that is why the governor of the Southeast, all the politicians, they are doing every possible means to frustrate him not to come out. Don't forget that the greatest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told us last week, he said he's coming out in the month of April, that the Southeast leaders, the politicians in South leader, they don't want him to come out. They don't want him to come out. They are trying to frustrate every effort to make sure say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they know that the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, you see all these things. Charles Oludo is ranting, is doing in Anambra State. Hope Uzodinma is doing whatever they like. The rest of Enugu, all of them, they will sit up, because the citizens, the Igbos, are no longer respecting them. All they want to hear is a statement from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, of course, good news to Biafrans. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has finally been moved out of DSS custody right now, because this young man, since Buhari went to kidnap him from Kenya over 5 years ago, bring him to Nigeria unlawfully, they have kept him under DSS custody, which he has come out severally. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say they are depriving him for him to get access to a good doctor that will take care of him. He says so. The video is there. It's on the public domain to watch. Go and watch it. Of course, some of you that say, oh, you are ranting. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of DSS study. If you don't know what you are saying, you don't have information. If you don't have access to information, keep quiet. Don't come, somebody has put effort to go and gather information, come to bring it for the public. You are here ranting, it's a fake news, You that does not have fake news, that have original, where's your news? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of DSS custody. And that's why you see yesterday in court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu charged federal government 50 billion. Yes, of course, if you don't hear it, let me say it again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu charged federal government, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sue federal government 50 billion for unlawful kidnapping him from Kenya and extradite him to Nigeria. 50 billion. Of course, yesterday the case was struck out. Why was the case struck out? Because there are now agreement now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since he has been moved out of DSS, now they are preparing him to come out fully to go to Biafra right now. Now, you could see yesterday case in court, the counsel to federal government was nowhere to be found. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu counsel was nowhere to be found. So they are settling out of court right now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. It's coming out. It's 80% out right now, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of DSS custody. Now they are putting out the federal government. Now they are trying to put on plans, things to put in order, so that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finally enter the southeast, there will not be chaos, maybe because of the crowd and all that. And the problem now that they are trying to iron out now is the governors, the leaders of southeast. Now they are the one. Oh, we need to sign agreement before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come to southeast. You need to do this. Because they know that the moment the lion himself, the moment the Odogu, the moment the man of the moment enters southeast, they will know that the story have changed, because the love the people have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. No leader in the southeast, I repeat, no leader in the southeast that commands such kind of respect in southeast. Yes, of course, he deserves. He has paid the price. A man who left UK with enjoyment. He is not poor. He's not born poor, but he abandoned all this thing and came down to fight for the masses. He is not just in exile and shouting for Biafra. He came down and fight despite Buhari government and all that. And today you can see that whatever accolade, whatever everything the people are giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he deserves it. The video he has done several years ago by warning Nigerians about this miscreant, about these Fulani headers who have came from far and near countries to come and invade Nigeria, to come and collect people's ancestral land. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting, the only voice that was shouting in the wilderness, oh, you people should not sell your land to Fulani. You people should don't do this if you Fulani. Remember what their history is all about. And people did not listen to him. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu message has now been a global message, whereby the Arewas are appreciating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for opening their eye to see the plan of Fulanis. Yes, it is the effort of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that tell the Fulanis that the Fulanis have conquered the Hausas. Yes, that's why sometimes the truth might be bitter, but say the truth, because a time will come where people will, oh, this man has been saying this word, and that is the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out today is not only the Igbos that are rejoicing, the Middle Belt are rejoicing, the Yorubas are rejoicing, the Igbos, the Nigerians, the Arewas, they are rejoicing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out because once again, Nigerians have another man who stood for upright justice, equity, and fairness, and that is the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, the man is coming, and the peace which the Southeast is eagering for, the peace has finally come. And yes, and nobody can stop the peace. Nobody, I repeat, nobody. See, these governors of Southeast now, they need to stand up and be doing the needful, else it will be over for them. The area of whereby they will be imposing, people will start from the north and be imposing who will be a governor of Southeast is over. How will you tell me? How did the Igbos tell their children that a man who is fourth is now number one, who ruled Imo State? Under him, the people life that has been living miserable, who have missed their life under him, there's no any governor that have getting that kind of record under Hope Uzodinma, a fourth person. And that's why today we are still questioning the judgment of Supreme Court of declaring Hope Uzodinma the fourth person as number one. That is what APC can do. That's why people say what APC government cannot do does not exist. They can actually do anything. You can see what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did in the case of Rivers State, whereby he removed the sitting governor, elected governor, he removed the deputy, he removed the House of Assembly member, and unconstitutionally he appointed sole administrator to take over the affair of Rivers State. Many people have interpreted it. Many lawyers, many big prominent names have said what he did is not lawful, that no constitution is guiding him. And why many people have taken on the street and say Bola Ahmed Tinubu is only finding a way to embezzle the money of Rivers State for 2027 elections. Yes, because there is no way you will tell me, you say there is crisis in Rivers State. Nobody was declared missing in Rivers State. Nobody died. Unlike what we are hearing in Edo State, we are hearing in Plateau, we are hearing in Benue, where dozens of people, 60 people, more than 60 people are being killed on daily basis. In the state where he come from, in Osun State, people are dying. Political crisis are there, but he never went there to go and declare state of emergency for Osun State, for Ebonyi State, for Osun State, for Benue, for Plateau. But because he has an agenda, he have with Nesi Wike, the emperor of our time. He went ahead and declared state of emergency. That's why I say anything APC government cannot do does not exist. Today, the country of Nigeria economy is in shambles, is in chaos. It's as a result of what this APC government since 2015 brought to Nigeria. Yes, that's why anybody wey go talk say, why are you people only criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Una head no correct. Una head don rotty. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the architect of the problem of Nigeria right from time. Now, who brought Buhari? It is the same this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because of his selfish interest, he wants to become a president. The agreement he has with Bola Ahmed, with Buhari, we will make you. Don't forget that viewers, Buhari has once said when he contested the last election in 2014, 2011, and said when Jonathan defeated him squarely, he said, "This is my last time. I will not come and contest again." It is this Bola Ahmed Tinubu and some few politicians, they went portrait for Buhari. Buhari, please, you are general. You are the one that can rescue us. Come and rescue us. They knew that Buhari is not capable to rule Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and those selfish politicians who went to go and beg, they went there for their selfish interest. And that's as a result of what we are seeing, where Buhari government came in and destroyed this country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was all throughout the 8 years of Buhari government that the government is destroying. Buhari keep borrowing money, doing everything, destroying the country. Did you hear Bola Ahmed Tinubu speak? He never speak, because there is an agreement between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari that I will hand over to you. So everything that Buhari was doing then was pleased with Tinubu, even despite he knows that it's not right. The shocking part of it is that I am saying this thing for some of you who open mouth. Whenever somebody criticizes Bola Ahmed Tinubu, some Yoruba feel that they are criticizing Yoruba. Who give you that entitlement? The Yoruba people, are they not going the same market other Igbo people are going? The Yoruba people, are they not going the same market the Middle Belt are going? Are we not in the same Nigeria? Is the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is he paying Yoruba people? So what make you think that if we are talking about the failure of this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which has been described by Idris Karim, the music he just released, and they quickly run and ban the music now, that Tinubu government is the worst president Nigeria has ever had? It's the worst. A man who came to power from the first day he has not even assumed, he just on the people, fuel subsidy has been removed, Nigeria, relax, fuel subsidy has been removed, fuel subsidy has been removed, education will come, I will declare free education, student loan, hospital, to today, blah, 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 all the money Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made from subsidy, what did he use it for? Instead of our debt to be reducing now, our debt is going up on a daily basis. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his men using money to do? Name me 3 roads or 2 roads that Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime has done for these 2 years he has spent. Most of the road that has been commissioned by him was the road that almost get completely 80% or 90% during Buhari government. Tell me the road Bola Ahmed Tinubu government has started and he finished. Where is this money he made from subsidy? If I tell you the amount of Bola Ahmed Tinubu have borrowed in this his government, it's almost equivalent to how much Buhari borrowed. Buhari that did not remove subsidy. How come you that remove subsidy, you are still borrowing money? Is it not a criminal? Nigeria politicians are the yahoos. When we talk, we say, don't talk because my people there. When your people was there, you talk, shut up your mouth. You be all there. You be mumu. Hungry, they buy your people. Your people now, breathe, they carry them up and down, they no eat. Yet you people talk about president, yeah. Why must you talk about that? You are talking to this, you are talking to Yoruba. Do you think Tinubu consider anybody? Whether you're Yoruba, whether you're Igbo, you're Hausa? The few Yorubas is carrying around himself, is it not few people? Is it up to 2% of the remaining Yorubas that are suffering? Many are selling their ancestral home, houses that their father have labored to build for them. They sell it within 2 or 3 years. They spend the money. If the country is okay, will they be selling their property to Japan to UK to go and be doing caregiver work? The answer is no. Why are we like this in this country? Now they rush and go and ban the Abdul Karim song. When I listen to Abdul Karim song, everything he said in that song, which one did they lie against Bola Ahmed Tinubu? No, let any APC members or his supporters will come. Abdul Karim must be sued for this thing, for defaming President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No wonder the wife was publicly disgraced in Delta State. Now our mama be this, so we no get another one. Now our mama be this, so and they responded, now our mama be this, so we no get another one. Now your mama be this, so the nurses are telling her that we cannot have a wicked mother like this. A mother who cannot advise his husband about the pains of Nigeria, that Nigerians can no longer eat. Nigerians, many mothers and fathers can no longer take care of their children, can no longer send their children to school. How can you expect me to celebrate a mother like that? Even the Bible said that no matter how wicked a woman is, a woman will not forsake his sucking child. But in the case of Remi, Tinubu have forsake his sucking child. Nigerians that are sucking breast under her and her husband are suffering. They have neglected their children. And you expect me to call such kind of woman my mother? I will never call her my mother. I know my mother. Even if my mother is not alive, I know my mother has gone. I cannot take somebody else to represent my mother. If you can tell me any good things about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has come into office right now, I will never speak about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now he jet out to France to do what in France? Your country is boiling. The youth declare 30 days chanting. He did not even send anybody. He worked on his own. This is the worst regime. The worst regime. Under Buhari government that was a military man before, people still go out of the street and protest. EndSARS was during Buhari government. Tell me which anybody born of a woman, apart from Sowore that is still trying his possible best, that can go and organize protests under Bola Ahmed Tinubu government. That Nigeria soldiers, Nigeria police will not buy people. No wonder Canada denied this CDS Musa and his people not to get them visa because of this their wicked acts. When I said it that time, people say my mouth is smell. I say under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, no any opposition party will win election in Nigeria. And no any opposition party go get victory for court. The case of Edo State is an eye-opener. Let me shock every opposition party. Stop wasting your money to go and buy form under Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. You are wasting your money because you can never win. You can never win. He's the Baba of it all. Somebody who only got over 20 years. Even when Obasanjo was there, when he was in opposition, Obasanjo could not claim Lagos from his hand. Now he now have the DSS, he now have the security, he now have the judiciary is in his pocket, the legislature, everybody. How will you now win a state? Una no dey hear word. Una no dey hear word. Stop wasting your money. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not allow any state that is not belong to APC or any person that not from any political party, opposition party to win election. It cannot happen. It can never happen. Go take my word to bank. If any day any opposition party win election in Nigeria during in this Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime or win in court, I will give my fans 1 million naira. Share it on this platform. Any day you hear say opposition party, oh, they win election under this Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, it will never happen. And I'm sure of my word. And I know what I'm saying for that. But the jubilation now is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out. And we are ready to celebrate him. This is your first time. Kindly subscribe to this channel. On your notifications. Thank you for joining me this morning until I come your way once again. I remain my humble self, the Waymaker. Yes, the man from the middle bed. Yes, from Kogi precisely. We don't fear anybody. The only person we fear is God. Thank you for watching this morning.